Hello mga kabibig! Welcome back sa ating bagong YouTube channel. Ito ang pinakamaingay ng YouTuber sa balat ng YouTube. Ako si Kabibig, maglabak-labak na tao with evidence. O, diba? Oo. Sinabi ni Ping Lacson na totoong may insertions. 100 billion na insertions sa BICAM. Sinabi ni Ping Lacson. So yung mga atat-atat nyo na bakit hindi sa NAP nilagay ni BBM or bakit sa BICAM o ito na. Sabi ni Ping Lacson, I went through the list and I agree na totoo yung listahan ng 100 billion talagang naisingit sa BICAM. Naku, paano yan? Zaldico is telling the truth, nothing but the truth, diba? Pinatotohanan ni Senate President Pro Tempore Ping Lacson ngayong Martes, November 18, ang isiniwalat ni dating Ako Bicol Representative Zaldico na may 100 billion projects insertions sa 2025 national budget. Sabi dito, sa kanyang pagsasalita sa plenary session ngayong Martes, sinabi ni Lacson na maingat niyang sinuri. Gayon din sa Finance Committee Chairman Senator Sherwin Gatchalian ang national budget at pareho nilang nakopirma na naisingit sa BICAM. Oh, paano yan? Ang nasabing bilyong-bilyong pisong halaga ng proyekto na nasa listahang isinapubliko ni Ko itong November 14. Gayon pa man, eto na ang plot twist, kabibig. Masaya na sana tayo kasi sinabi ni Ping Lacson, totoo, tama si Zaldico, naisingit talaga sa BICAM ang 100 billion insertions. Tama ang video, ang sinabi ni Zaldico, pero ito ang plot twist. Pinabuloana ni Lacson ang sinabi ni Ko na si BBM ang nag-utos na isiningit ang nasabing pondo sa 2025 national budget. Isiniwalat na misrepresented pala. Misrepresented. Ito daw ay umano ng presidente ng dalawang opisyal. Sina Presidential Legislative Liaison Office Head Yusik Adrian Bersamin at Department of Education Deputy Yusik Trigiv Olivar na hinihinalang nakinabang sa project insertion. So parang ginamit lang ang pangalan ni VVM. Ayon kay Lacson, na pag-alaman ko na mula kay Undersecretary Bernardo na may mga tao sa Malacanang, not the President, not authorized by the President, who misrepresented him. So bali si BBM ay inosente. So bali si BBM ay nagamit lamang ng mga taong ito. Wala. So you mean, si BBM ang last pumirma ng budget ng Pilipinas, and I'm sure nakita ni BBM ang insertions. So, tanga lang si BBM na pumirma tapos sabihin na hindi niya alam. Kung ako ang presidente, kasi sabi ni BBM na binasa ko talaga page by page. Nagmukha kong walang tulog kasi binasa ko talaga page by page. Pinalapakan niya si BBM kasi binasa niya page by page. Tapos ngayon, misrepresented. Oo, itong Presidential Legislative Liaison Office Head, si Bersamin at saka si Oliver, ang nakinabang sa project insertions. Kung ikaw, presidente, hindi ka magtaka. Hindi ka kasali sa insertions, tapos hindi ka magtaka upon reading the budget. Wow! Lacson, sabi dito, nako, inosente si BBM, pero tama na may 100 billion budget insertions. Panoorin niyo si Lacson.
100 billion, binrek down, kasi nireview niyo yung kanyang notes, This is all related even to the appointment of Secretary Recto to be the Executive Secretary, as he is now the acting. I guess acting kasi hindi naman pwede magbigay ng ad interim appointment because Congress is not in recess, di ba? So, okay. Anyway, ang sabi niya sa akin, hindi po totoo yan, Mr. Senator. Kasi ang breakdown ng 100 billion, 81 billion, yun yung na-assign sa DPWH. Yung 29 billion, other agencies. Hindi niya alam. out of the 81 billion or out of the 100 billion, yung sa 81 billion, 52 billion, siya ang personal na nag-handle. Ako po nag-handle nun. Nasa notes niya, ito yung kanyang table, binigyan niya ako ng kopya. No. 51.01, I think almost 52 billion. Anyway, so 52 billion, yun yung personal hinandle niya. And talagang sabi niya, naghatid ako ng pera as kickback. But not to the President, but to Yusek Olaybar. And sabi niya, ang pagkaalam niya, kasama si Yusek Adrian Bersamin. 8 billion pesos, Mr. President, in at least 10 deliveries. The modus that yung arrangement nila is, may tigisa silang armor van. May armor van si Yusek Olaybar, may armor van siya, magpapark sa basement ng Diamond Hotel, darating yung van driven by Olaybar, and possibly, sabi niya, hindi siya sigurado, and possibly along with Adrian Bersamin. Bakante yung armor van, ipapark, idadrab yung isang van na puno ng pera. Ranging from 800 million hanggang 2 billion. Umabot ng 2 billion only because sometime in March, yung kanyang date na sinasabi from, I think, March hanggang April, yung delivery. Very good nga raw siya, sabi ni Yusek Olaybar, kasi nakakapag-deliver. Ang biggest kasi naipon, because March 11, natatandaan niya, inaapuran niya na si Undersecretary Olaybar, nakunin na kasi napupuno na at saka matagal na nakapark. Ang sabi niya, sabi ni Olaybar sa kanya, wag muna kasi magulo ngayon dahil inaaresto si dating Pangulong Duterte. So naipon yung laman ng van, sabi niya, mga 2 billion pesos. That was the single largest or biggest delivery that he made to Olaybar. Kung saan napunta, hindi natin alam. But personally, he knows or he knew that, kasi personal nagpapalit sila, no? Amounting to 8 billion pesos. 1 billion, he delivered to Secretary Bonoan. So that's 9 billion. Yung 8 billion was representative of 16% of the 81 billion or 82 billion. Ang usapan daw nila initially was 15%, Mr. President. Tumawad pa raw ng 1% si Olaybar, pero suspecha niya, natatawa raw siya dahil para sa sarili na lang ni Olaybar yung additional 1%. Kaya umabot siya ng 16%. 1 billion to Secretary Bonoan. Siya mismo nagbigay. So he was asking for my advice. Ang sabi ko sa kanya, can you put it in your own handwriting? And I'll see to it that it will reach the President. No. Isipan mo. But I took notes. When he was narrating what he was about to write down, I was taking notes together with my 2 lawyers. He was also with his lawyer. So, and that happened. The President received the handwritten narration. No? Ang sabi niya nga rito, eto, meron akong notes dito eh. Sabi niya, last quarter ng 2025, most likely, during the last days of October or early November 2020, ano to? Last quarter. Yusek Trigib requested for list of projects. Siya nagpe-prepare eh. Of course, along with Yusek Cabral, kasi si Undersecretary Cabral naman ang tinatas ni Secretary Bonoan na mag-prepare ng listahan. Ito nga yung awkward, Mr. President, and we want to correct this. Ano? Bakit nauna yung funding, saka palang maghahanap ng items? Hindi.
Ito kabibighan, sabi ni Sas Rogando Saso, ngayon lang ako nakarinig na Yusek na dinideliveran ng billions na kickback. Ping, wag kami. So it's a confirmation na may 100 billion insertions. Opo, confirm po na may 100 billion insertions. Diba? Sabi dito, so ang DepEd Yusek being given billions of cash by DPWH Yusek, Ping, wag mong guluhin ang taong bayan. Diba? Ito pang sabi, So, DepEd Yusek, grabe nakakatawa lang. Ito pang sabi ni ni Senator Lacson just put more fuel to the fire. He's basically telling us that we have a president who didn't know his name is being used to insert 100 billion in the budget. He reviewed thoroughly as he claimed and signed. Ay, Senator, this is so bad. Di ba sabi ko? Yan ang komento ni Sasa. Grabe, the 100 misrepresentations, Lacson fairy tale for adults. Grabe. Number 1, sabi niya, let's get this straight. Zaldico accuses President BBM of inserting 100 billion into the 2025 budget. Senator Lacson confirms the insertions, totoo, but claims two lower officials misrepresented the president. This excuse doesn't absolve the president. It implicates him in one of two equally unacceptable scenarios. Number 1. Scenario number 1, gross incompetence. President BBM repeatedly assured the nation he read the budget thoroughly. For a 100 billion insertion to be slipped in without his knowledge means his meticulous review was either a public relations lie or a staggering failure of oversight. You cannot claim to be hands-on manager and miss this amount of insertion, which is 100 billion, at ginamit talaga ang pangalan mo. Now, scenario number 2, complicit deception. The alternative is that he did know, in which case, the misrepresentation story is a transparent, last-ditch effort to create plausible deniability when caught. The idea that rogue low-level officials could orchestrate a 100 billion request in the president's name with no one in the circle noticing defies all logic and belittles the office of the presidency. The president commands the entire intelligence apparatus of the nation. He has billions in intelligence funds to know things, but he didn't know two of his own officials were using his name to move 100 billion. Lacson apparently wants us to believe that BBM is a mere puppet, a figurehead so profoundly out of the loop that his own staff can move mountains of cash without his knowledge. Yan ang sabi ni Sasrogando Sason. Lacson wants us to believe that BBM is behind 100 billion. Nagamit lang daw ang pangalan ni Bex. Stop it. BBM read and sign the budget. And so the 100 billion inserted there. Di man lang siya naloka na may MON. Tama. Hindi siya naloka. Oy, bakit may 100 insert? Saan galing to? Di ba? Ano to galaw? Huwag yun ng, ano ba? Ano bang klaseng drama yan? Hindi yan obra. My God, Lacson. My goodness. Oh, ano na kabibig? Ano yung reaction dito? May, sabi ni Lacson, totoong may insertions, pero ginamit lang ang pangalan ni BBM, ng dalawang opisyal ni BBM. Misrepresented. So, paano yung sinabi ni Zaldico? Tinawagan siya ni Amina. Sabi ni Martin na, what the president want, the president gets. Ano yung drama lang? So, you mean Lacson, hindi nagsisinungaling si Zaldico. So, tama ang sinabi ni Zaldico na may budget insertions. Pero may bagong plot twist kayo. Pero I'm sure kasi sinabi ni Lacson ngayon totoo, mas panipaniwala si Zaldico. Kasi, sinabi niya totoo, 100 billion insertions. Diba? Ay, nako. Yun kabibig ang ating Libak-Libak for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Diba? Grabe, no? Ay, sana God, unti-unti nang lalabas ang katotohanan. At sana may ipapasabog pa si Zaldico ng mga dokumento or video. Diba? Bye everyone. See you next time.